know what pisses me off, and that should piss you off as well? The fact that we are not rich. The fact that we aren't able to wake up every single day and decide this is exactly what I want to do, where I want to go, who I want to be with, and live that day. We don't have that freedom because we don't have time freedom. We don't have money freedom. We don't have location freedom. And all of it comes down to money. When you have money, when you're rich, you are free everywhere. We don't have that. Why do we not have that? We have all the opportunity in the world. That's the thing that I've just been thinking about so much recently. Think back in every single time of history. There has never been more opportunity for a young man than there is right now. Do you think there was more opportunity 100 years ago? This is the thing. Everybody says, oh, well, housing prices, it was easier back then. Oh, well, the girls are easier to get along with. Everyone wanted to actually be a wife. Oh, well, you actually had this opportunity and you could go get a nice career and you could provide for yourself and your family and then you could live an easy life. Think of all the opportunity there is for you right now. You can get on your computer and talk to anyone across the world. And you're telling me that you still struggle? That you don't have opportunities? You have this phone in your hand right now and you can do anything with it. There are people making hundreds of millions of dollars because they designed an app, because they designed a website, because they facilitated some sort of trade, because they did whatever software. And you're telling me that there's no opportunity for you. And I'm talking to you, but I'm also speaking to me. We live in a time where there is so much abundance around us, and there are so many things that we could get into and start being successful at, but there are also 10 times, 100 times the distractions. There's all these things just constantly trying to take our attention, and if we are not able to control our mind, if we are not able to focus on one task and get better at this skill and get out there and improve ourselves, if we keep on drifting around, just like Napoleon Hill says in Outwitting the Devil, if we are drifters, if we just go left to right, never picking one area to fully direct ourselves in, we are never going to create a life that we want. What you focus your attention on is the life that you create. And I'll be the first one to admit it. I have used my attention in poor ways for way too long. I am guilty of wasting 30 minutes every now and then by scrolling on TikTok or hopping on YouTube. I still waste my time doing these things, talking to people that are just time wasters. That's what it is. And we have this idea that, oh, well, everyone does it. Everyone wastes 15 minutes every now and then scrolling on TikTok, so it's okay. I didn't know that you wanted to be like everyone else. I thought that you wanted to be better. I thought that you wanted to be more. I thought that your life was supposed to be more meaningful. But you're acting like everyone else. You're doing things that everyone else is doing. But nah, you're right. Oh, it's okay to waste another 30 minutes. It's okay to lay in bed a little bit. It's okay to scroll on TikTok a little bit longer. It's okay to not read the books, not study. It's okay to not work on my skills or on my business. It's okay to not go to the gym today. Because, I'm sure most other people aren't doing it anyway. So why do I need to put myself through that struggle? Why do I have to deal with the pain and deal with the hardship and deal with the boringness of life when everyone else is out enjoying themselves, out at parties, at bars? Everyone else is on TikTok or Snapchat. Everyone else is on Snapchat texting all these random girls that live across the country. I should do that. Look at how much fun he's having in life. He's over here having a snap streak with 20 girls that live in Lithuania. And I don't have anyone snapping me back. Get out of your head. Stop trying to be like everyone else. And I know I'm talking directly to you and I'm being a little bit more aggressive, but this is something that you need to hear. It's something that I need to hear too. You have so much opportunity around you. You have so many things that you could be doing every single day, but you do not do them. You know what to do. Don't tell me that you're confused. Don't tell me that. You know there's so many things you can do. Even if you don't know how to make money online, okay, pick up a book. You don't have a book? Okay, look up something on Google. Talk to your ChatGPT or your Claude AI and get them to quiz you on some topic. Spend your time differently than just wasting 15 minutes every hour to do nothing. That's what it is. Let's say you go to the bathroom and you're like, let me just scroll on my phone for a few minutes. And then next thing you know, you're sitting there for 30 minutes. or you get up and you just continue to scroll. That is important time. You don't have all these hours to waste. And you keep on acting like your time doesn't have any value. And because you act like it has no value, because you treat it like it is valueless, then other people see it the same way. Society, the financial market sees it the same way. Nobody is going to pay you for your time, pay you great amount of money for your time if you are viewing your time like, oh, I can waste 15 minutes, there's no problem. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If you are worth, let's say $1,000 an hour, and you're wasting 15 minutes, that's $250 that you're just throwing away. And that's your prerogative. You're the one saying that your time has no value. And I know that we get this idea, oh, well, I'm not up here yet. I'll start acting better when I'm already this man. That's not how it works. You know that that's not how it works. And I used to go by that thought process for so long. I used to think that one day I would just wake up and everything would be better. As stupid as that sounds, that's exactly how I was living. And that's probably how you're living. Because you keep on going through this same cycle every single day saying, oh, well, in the future, I'll be different. In the future, this will be like this. In the future, I will act like this and I won't waste my time doing this. In the future, when I have all these things, you aren't going to get to that future if you keep on acting like this person. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to act as that person that you're going for in the future in the present moment. You cannot continue to waste your time. You cannot continue to throw away days, literal days. Oh, it's the weekend now. Let me play some video games. Oh, I had a hard week, Let me just relax for this weekend. You cannot waste that time. Do you realize how important that is? 2 days. Let's say you are awake for 16 hours. 16 hours twice, 32 hours that you could be spending doing something important. And instead you're going to waste it by playing video games. You're going to waste it by just watching Paramount Plus all day. You're better than that. Your time is worth more than that. And this is the thought that I keep on refreshing in my mind when I catch myself wasting time just saying, oh, a few more scrolls. I think if I was on my deathbed right now and I only had a few minutes to live, all of this time that I'm wasting, I would be so angry at myself. I would be so mad that I wasted that time just scrolling on something I don't even remember. You got to do the same thing. You got to treat your time like it is actually valuable. When you start doing that, other people are going to realize that. Just like with girls. If we talk about with girls, let's relate it straight to something maybe you understand more easily. If you start giving all of your attention to some random girl that you just started talking to, she is going to find that attention valueless. She's not going to prioritize you because you are the guy just forking over attention for nothing. But at the same time, if you text her maybe 2 times every day, and then you end up calling her, then she's gonna be like, oh, I wonder what he wants. I wonder, his time is so precious. He doesn't normally talk to me. He doesn't normally reach out. We haven't talked in a week. I wonder what he wants. Opposed to the guy who's always texting her, always hitting her up, sending her quadruple texts. You see how that's different? Treat your time as something that is valuable. Realize that there are so many opportunities around you that you don't even have to try and figure out how to do all these crazy things. Just start learning. Start reading, start studying, start creating something important in your mind instead of just wasting 30 minutes scrolling on something. I know I keep on repeating that topic, but that's what you need to hear. You are literally handing over your brain power when you hop on your phone and do nothing. You don't understand how important that is. Imagine if you never wasted time in your whole life. If you were always goal-oriented, every single moment that you've been awake, you're just on, go, go, go. Imagine how much different your life would be. Seriously. And that's not some far-fetched idea. You can't be like, oh, well, there's no way I could ever be on all the time. Why not? You can imagine it, can't you? You can imagine a person wakes up and then they go train and then they go eat and then they take their shower and get clothes and then they start working and then they do this. You can see how that happens. But instead you wake up and then you lay in bed and then you hop on your phone and then an hour later you're like, okay, it's time to get up. Maybe I'll take a shower. You hop in the shower for 30 minutes and then you just eat some random junk food while you're watching YouTube and then you're stuck in your chair for the next 4 hours. You can change that. You can change that, but you just choose not to because it's so comfortable, it's so familiar to just waste your days. And I know what that's like. I do. I completely know what that's like. I know, I'm not even going to say it's hard. It's just a choice. It is a choice to change. You just have to make that decision. You have to make the conscious decision. I'm not going to scroll one more time. I'm not going to click on another video. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. You need to just take that one small action step in the moment and let it snowball into something greater, into something where you're actually improving yourself instead of just wasting away. I've said it before, if you are not moving forward, you are falling behind. That's exactly what it is. Imagine your goal is up on a mountain, and every single day, that mountain gets further away from you. If you just stay here sitting at the base of the mountain, that thing is going to keep on getting further and further away from you. But if you climb up a little bit today, tomorrow it may be higher up, but you've already gone enough to where you can get there. If you keep on stacking those days, you can get there. But the problem is, you see that it's on a mountain and you're like, oh, well, that's too hard. Why would I work for something? It's too far out there, I'll just let life come to me. That was the attitude I had for so long. Just that passivity, that life will happen to me. The girl will come, the friends will come, the money will come. It'll all come to me. And I would convince myself, oh, I'm doing manifestation. I'm attracting it. I wasn't a fucking attractive person. How am I going to attract something when I'm a loser? How are you going to attract a hot girl when you're sitting in your basement all day doing nothing but playing video games and eating chips? You have to become something that is worthy of attracting. You have to upgrade yourself so things actually want to be attracted to you. It's not as simple as, oh, I'm thinking nice thoughts, it'll come to me. No, let me magnetize myself. How can you magnetize yourself today? That's the thought you need to have. How can you magnetize yourself today? What can you do to magnetize yourself and get that life, attract that life to you? It's not just going to come out of the air. I know we talk ether. Oh, it's just here. It's floating around in the ether. I understand that. I've read the books. I've done the studies. I understand it. But it's not just going to appear for you. And I went by that thought process for so long of just being passive, of one day it'll be here. It's not going to just show up. You have to make it show up. Stop wasting your time. Stop living passively. Stop acting like there's no opportunity around you because there is. Stop acting like you're confused and don't know what to do because you do know that there are things that you can be doing. If you're fat, go get in the gym. Don't say, oh, well, I don't know the perfect diet. I don't know the perfect workout routine. I don't know how to do all these things. Just start walking around. You don't have to overcomplicate everything, but this is exactly what you do. You keep on making everything so complicated so you have an excuse to say, oh, well, I don't know how to do it. Get up. Do something. Start reading. Start learning about that topic. And then start actually making your life worth something, dude. And I'm not trying to yell at you and be angry towards you. I want to light that fire in you because I know that you're worth more. You are not put here to just waste your time. You are not put here to watch someone else live their life through a tiny little box. You are worth more than that. And until you figure that out, until you actually decide within yourself, because who gives a shit about what anyone else thinks? I don't care about that girl leaving you. I don't care about those friends who laughed at you. I don't care about all these other things, your parents not believing in you. The only person that actually matters, that needs to believe in you, that needs to believe that you are worth something, is yourself. If you never see yourself as valuable, if you never see yourself as capable of doing something important, that your time actually has meaning, then you will never actually change. And I know this from firsthand experience. When I thought myself as a worthless loser, I continued to act as a worthless loser because my time had no meaning. It doesn't mean anything if I lay in bed an extra 2 hours because no one gives a shit about me. And so me laying in bed for an extra 2 hours was the reason why nobody gave a shit about me. You understand, it's a cycle. It is a very vicious cycle. And if you get stuck in it, you will stay stuck in it until you take that one conscious action. I'm going to stop scrolling. I'm going to get locked in. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to not watch YouTube this morning. I'm going to get out of bed when I said I was going to. I'm not going to hop on my phone for the first hour of my day. See, all these just little moments. Choose to do the right thing, and then you can snowball that into actually having a good day. That's all what it is. One moment, let it compound, have a good day, and then stack those days. But it all comes down to that one split-second decision. When you are laying in bed, scrolling, letting your thumb just automatically move up and down for every 30 seconds, just that one decision, let me turn off the phone. Let me stand up. That's all what it takes. That is all that it takes. Are you strong enough to make that decision for yourself? Do you care enough about yourself to make that decision? I really hope that you do. I love you. I appreciate you for watching. Be strong. You got this. I'll see you in the next one.